So, obesity is a really big problem in a developed country. But on the other hand, so if why Chinese food is so popular, so famous, and why not quite many fat people in China? In this video, I'm gonna show you my theory, my observation. I can't guarantee they will be 100% correct, but I'm quite sure at least 18%. The first thing is diet habit. Chinese restaurant is all around the world, but sometimes they taste weirdly. But that's not the point. The point is not the food itself, it tastes good or bad or has a magic in it. The point is balance. So we focus on balance. So every proper Chinese meal, every restaurant, it won't just just meat or just the dish itself. Every meal has to be rice, some meat, a lot of vegetable. Even though the children doesn't like vegetable, you know that the hospital cost is high. So anyway, they will still like to take a little bit. So every meal basically like this. Another thing is our vegetable is cooked, so it's not raw like salads. So it won't taste like eating grass. It's much more easier to take. It's not just about the balance of the meal, also about the weather and your condition. Maybe in the hottest day in summer, we won't take like spicy food or fried food because it's about fire. So we prefer to choose something colder, something lighter, and I personally like green bean soup. It's called soup, but it's super sweet. Like that, it's like a dessert. So it will cool you down, help you better sleep in summer. On the other hand, in the coldest day of winter, or just a girl just end her period, so we need something warm to take. So you could choose red bean to balance. I'm not quite sure about other places in China, but at least in Canton, we like dim sum, right? Go to the restaurant to take dim sum. So the dim sum usually is greasy, oily. So the tea is important. Why we call go to the restaurant to have dim sum? We call it yam cha. Yam cha means drink tea. So the tea is to balance the greasy, the oil. So the whole thing make you feel like easier to have and easier to digest. More importantly, even there are lots of McDonald's and KFC in China, but we still think that is junk food, is for emergency, like you don't have the time and you have to take something very fast, so we will choose that. When I was kids, even now, that parents are banned very dame of those foods. So when I traveled to Australia, when I saw those kids like super fat, chumpy, like drinking a cold, having a burger or a chicken wing on his hand, so I was thinking that maybe my parents is right about that. It's like the Coke is evil, super bad. So it's have to be under control. Even though we could buy it for ourselves, no one could stop you now. We not quite prefer Coke. We prefer tea, like milk tea, bubble tea. The second reason is maybe we are so cruel to each other. So like in a place people believe in liberalism, you have the right to be stupid, have the right to be fat. Nobody could judge you because it's that your right, your choice. But in China or other East Asia country, they were not that thing. People will judge you, even they won't say it in front of your face, but you can sense it if you live in those community. You not even need your parents, your friend to tell you that you're so fat, you're ugly, shame on you. You don't need that because all around the internet tell you that skinny is good, all about skinny, beautiful girls. So our problem is, on the other hand, the anxiety of being too fat, even though they just normal. And also, it happened for recent years that, the Asia size won't be very diverse. So most of our clothes, just like the S, M, and L, sometimes could be XL or XXL. but that is all. So if you're getting too fat, you may like couldn't buy your clothes. So it's also telling you that don't be too fat or you have nothing to wear. The last reason I think is our East Asia culture has a super strong Saturn feature. It's like people of Capricorn and Aquarius. Because Capricorn and Aquarius people, when they in love, when they see something they really want, they won't like Aries, they won't go for it, they will want to run away, they don't know how to deal with those passion. So when we facing something we really like, we prefer to behave like self-discipline. We couldn't have it too much, because the more you let go yourself, it feels like soon you will too easy to get sick of it, too tired of it. There were a famous saying is called 喜欢就会放肆，但爱会克制. If you just like something, you will be overindulge yourself in it. But if you love something, you will be restrained. For example, somebody just like coffee, they could take 6 cups a day and they were gonna kill themselves soon because the heart attack. But if you like coffee, maybe you will just take 1 for a day and take 1 properly. Another example of myself is like I really like 喜茶, bubble tea. So it's a little bit expensive. I let myself have 1 a week or maybe twice a month. It won't be like I really like it, I keep drinking it every day. It's not just about gonna hurt my kidney. It is about when I make it something regular, it will become not special. To some other people, maybe it's a cheeseburger, something sinful and delicious. So that is why even we have so many amazing foods, we won't get fat. Alright, that is all. Hope you can enjoy it or has a brand new idea about Asian culture. See you next time.